beautiful people, and welcome to Bizelevate. When we're talking about the systems in a business, the most important one to standardize, to automate, and to kind of get on track is the sales system. The sales systems usually ends exactly where, or I should say, sorry, I kind of messed it up. Uh, the sales system actually is the start of where the marketing system ends. Yeah, yes. Marketing, as you know, is a precursor to sales. So once you get a lead in place, that's when the sales team kicks into action. Now, when it is in the marketing stage, you get hundreds of leads through all the different channels that you're marketing. Now, those leads have to be qualified. What do you qualify them on the basis of? Well, first and foremost, it has to be your ideal customer, right? The next thing that we want to qualify is that they have a need, they have a requirement for your product or service, they have a budget for it, they are into a specific time sensitive factor or timeline where they would want it now or maybe tomorrow or in 10 days time or another 6 months down the line, but yeah, they should have a time factor attached to it. So that's when we qualify a lead and say that this is a qualified lead, and now the sales team can actually go in for the kill. With so many leads coming in, it becomes important for business owners, and specifically those who are a one man show, as solo entrepreneurs, or who have very small teams, or the business owners are working as sales and business development people, to have something handy as a technological wallet attached to what they do. Now, this wallet is compromising of a lot of things, because what happens in sales is, we all know, one, the cost of say customer acquisition is always higher than the cost of customer retention. So in this scenario, it's very important that once you have the lead in, it's qualified, then that's where you try to maintain a strong long-term relationship with your customer. Now, this to maintain this strong long-term relationship, you need a few things in your kitty to plug into the sales system. One of them is, of course, how are you going to manage the data? So many leads coming in. How are you going to manage the communication with each of these leads? How are you going to track their progress in the sales funnel? That is, when I talk about sales funnel, it's each stage of the sales process. How are you going to track that progress? Now, for all these things, you need a proper standardized, automated system in place. And that's where things or softwares, applications like CRM come into play. Because a CRM not only manages your data, it tracks the communication with your leads till they convert into sales, and even post the sale, they help you manage, keep the conversation and the relationship going. So if I have to say, ideally, a CRM system not only manages your data, it manages your communication with your data, it manages the engagement with your data, and of course, it manages the relationship with your data. Now, I'm calling it a data because when it comes as a lead, it's a humongous amount of leads that come in, which might be your potential customer, which might turn into purchases or buyers, or it might be just moved out of the system altogether or the data altogether because they're not good enough or they're not the right kind of fit for your product or service. So, in the sales domain, A CRM system actually really helps. And there's so many of them free of cost actually on the net if you Google. As I always say, when it comes to system, please understand your requirement. Please understand the ease of use of this application and make sure that when you onboard the system, it is scalable, shareable, and it's easily communicated if and whenever you hire more people. Well, that's all for today from me. See you tomorrow, same time, same platform. Till then, have a rocking day.